All right, it's Friday night. In the business world, it's called Closeout. It's the last day of the month, but it's Friday night. I mean, isn't Friday night reserved for the people that just want to go out and party and have a good time, gallivant and just hang out with their friends at the bar, the lounges, the clubs? Yeah, I used to do that when I was broke, but now that I decided to get my life right, now that I decided that for the rest of my life, I want to live a life of happiness and fulfillment and financial freedom, guess what? We have a close-out culture. So let's see who's here at the office. Is it just me at the office? Is it just me burning the midnight oil, working hard, me, myself, and I, crazy entrepreneur? Or is it other people? I don't know. Let's go take a look. All right. Here we go. Wow, here we go. Office is jamming. Office is packed. This is a Friday. Time on deck. Oh, I'm sorry. Time on deck. It's 5 minutes to midnight. So everybody right now is submitting all their applications, all the requirements for the next promotion. You know, publicly traded companies have quarterly reporting responsibilities to the public for taking on their public trust and obviously money. But we have the same feeling too as well, that if we're going to take our family's trust, time away from it, we want to make sure that it's worth it. If we have to sacrifice a Friday, yes, we're punting what we could have enjoyed on a Friday night or maybe even a Saturday morning. We're punting it forward to a later date. So therefore, the seeds of greatness need to be planted now just for a season of our life. I'm not saying it's going to happen like this forever. I'm just saying for a season of our lives, we've got to sacrifice. You want financial independence, you want freedom, we want independence. You've got to do the dirty. You got to do the work. So here we are.
Educating them on the 3 tax buckets so they can be locked and loaded for next month. That's it, baby.
We need more certified trainers, that's for sure. Ramiro, good evening. How you doing, buddy?
Good evening, Matt. How are you doing?
Very good, sir. Very good. So, I gather you're related to Angie to some extent, some regard here?
We run in a similar circle.
Oh, cool. Very nice. Very nice. So, Angie told me a little bit. She told me that you're in the industry and that you got security, are you like duly licensed and whatnot.
Yes, sir. I've been in the industry for about 4 years. I just signed on this last week with Northwestern Mutual.
Okay.
But I've been around. I started my career with Country Financial. Did that for almost 3 years. Then I joined WFG for 18 months. 19 months, and then officially started Northwestern this week.
Gotcha. Congratulations. So it's probably wrong timing for you to be talking to me right now, because obviously this is about what PHP does. But why did you move to Northwestern Mutual? What motivated you to leave WFG? Timing in business is everything. You know, oftentimes people think I need to pick the right time, choose the right time. Listen, timing is now. You know, but at the same time, I remember a mentoring session with my mentor, Patrick Bet-Davies, says, have a passive-aggressive mindset, which I reframe to aggressive-passive mindset, where you're aggressively pursuing your business, but you have to passively be patient with other people because they're not in their right time. And I remember coming into business for the very first time for me. I was still in the Marine Corps, and I was in a wrong mindset. But if you have somebody that's a decision maker, they have the right mindset, and they know they need to do something different, there's no better time than now to get something done. And you don't want to get caught up in procrastination. It's called Living Money Smart. You can actually go to my website, Money Smart Guy, and you can find me on YouTube under Money Smart Guy too as well. Okay? We'll connect there too. Hey, meanwhile, go crush him, man. Go get him.
Sounds good, Devil. Have a good one.
Like, hey, you're a Devil Dog too?
Hoorah.
Get the heck out of here. I didn't know you're a Devil Dog.
Yes, sir.
Man, what was your MOS? Angie, how come you didn't tell me that?
I didn't know.
what was your MOS?
6492, electrical avionics and calibration. I was stationed at Route 39 over at Pendleton for 3 years.
You're Mateo.
You know, a lot of people here are also in their 20s and 30s. We have quite a few 18, 19, 20, 21-year-olds here, and we're just establishing them a habit and an attitude and a work ethic that, listen, on Friday nights, the rest of your friends are out there partying, having a good time, blowing their money in the clubs, waking up tomorrow morning all inebriated, wishing they never did what they did on Friday night. Not only blew their money, but waking up with a nasty hangover. Or the alternative is you invest some of that time to learn how to grow your mindset, your attitude, your character, to operate in a different pattern. You're breaking the pattern of poverty, you're breaking the pattern of brokenness, you're breaking the pattern of paycheck to paycheck, and here they are.
Just anytime you're building a team, you show people, hey man, this is what we cashed. So like, for example, last week was payday. So what was 31st to 23rd, right? Yeah. So 23rd we get paid twice a week, Tuesdays and Fridays. So this is a 1 week cycle for us. But the best part about that, I hadn't written one out. Build a team. So my opportunity is your opportunity. Listen, I remember growing up, and the only heroes in my neighborhood were either the drug dealers or the athletes. Both of them were untouchable. Matter of fact, you didn't want to be around some of them because of their entourage or the people that they hang around them. But now in business, what I realize as a context is that most people never have an actual living, breathing example of success in front of them. And when we show them what's possible, when we show them what you can make as an entrepreneur. Shit. That's nuts, man. But the best part, when you show them you can make inside the insurance industry in a short period of time, that it's real, true, and possible, that the person right in front of you is actually doing it. They're not an actor. This is real dollars. This is real direct deposits because of real work and real hustle. Inspires the heck out of a young guy. Inspires the heck out of a single mom. Inspires the heck out of a married father who's just frustrated with their career and their job, and they know they're not going anywhere at their current situation. To see an actual live, breathing example right in front of you is such an invaluable thing that I wish more people would take advantage of.
Single mom, a 5-year-old. I had no money. I was just trying to figure out what am I going to do. So I found PHP.
And you took a chance.
Yes, I did take a chance because when I came here, I had $200 in my account, and I was like, what do I do? Do I enroll and pay the $150? All I have is $50 left. You know, what am I going to do? But I thought, if I don't take that chance, I'm always going to look back and be like, what if? And I don't want to feel that way. You know, I want to give my daughter a good life, and I don't want to go through life feeling like, man, what if I would have just paid that $150? Where would I be today?
Listen, taking a leap of faith is never easy. But at the end of the day, what's the options? Go to school, go to college, go to 2, 3, 4 years, whatever decision that is. It's still going to take 2, 3, 4 years down the road to hopefully bear some fruit. And then at the same time, how much money they have to shell out, how much student loan debt they have to shell out. What about another 6 months, a year, 2 years at your job? Even if you get a promotion at your job, is it going to be incrementally that much more than what you're currently making right now? So when people are looking at investing a few $100 into business to get some licenses, a few $100 to get to a convention or a conference, it's small in comparison to what they're already blowing their money at in it already.
I was at a point where I felt like I couldn't lose anything else. So why not take that chance? And if you don't take a chance in life, where are you going to get to? I mean, I was tired of living the way that I was living, struggling. I grew up struggling. I didn't want my daughter to have to feel the same way I did as a child and now as an adult, or as an adult before PHP. And so I made that decision. With PHP, they teach you those things. Like, I've personally developed so much in the past 6 or 7 months, and I probably wouldn't have done that doing what I was already doing, or even trying to further my education, because at one point I did get accepted to medical school, and because life happened, I couldn't go. And then that was just like, well, in a way I'm kind of glad, because I would have ended up with an additional $200K of student loan debt. But I'm honestly wish that I knew about PHP before I even went to Oriental Medicine School because, like I said, I ended up with 6 figures of debt. And not that there's anything wrong with school, it's just that it didn't give me the fulfillment that I have now.
You know, I see what people do to sacrifice to get to college. I see what people do to get in student loan debt. I see what people do to their parents and what parents sacrificing their retirement just to send their kids to college. I don't think today, in this day and age, a college degree is gonna get you anywhere. I see it all the time. People with a master's degree, PhD, driving Uber, laid off, highly educated, overqualified, and underemployed. So what's the alternative? The alternative for people today, if you want results in a short amount of period of time without having to wait years to get an opportunity to come to fruition, entrepreneurship for a lot of people is the way to go.
Now, I feel this fulfillment, and I don't know if it's just because I've grown so much in the past 6 or 7 months, but I'm definitely a different person. I mean, people notice that I'm happier, I'm more confident. My daughter notices. She's 5 and she's like, "Mommy, I want to be PHP too." Yeah, she's like, I want to be people helping people, and it's amazing, you know, and I just want to be able to leave her a legacy. Just give her a life that I never had.
You help people get what they want, you get what you want. And the growth that Sheena and I have been experiencing, creating crazy amounts of income. I mean, making more in a month than most people do in 2 years at the average job in America. It's just crazy. Because if you build a business when it's coming from a heart of service, when it's coming from a heart of purpose to inspire freedom, choice, and control in other people, that's what's defining us. The dollar amounts aren't defining us, but helping people transform their life too as well. That's what drives us, that's what motivates us, that's what has us jump out in the bed in the morning, and that's what's having us work late at night. That's what we do to help people get what they want.
Over there's Victor Landor and Monty Landor cousins. You know, Victor Landor last week made a little over $9,200. His cousin, 20 years old, Monty Landor, made a little over $2,200 in a week, closing off their week like entrepreneurs should, because they have the responsibility of time. They understand right now is the time that a lot of people in their family aren't financially independent. A lot of people in their family aren't where they want to be, at least from a financial standpoint. And they're breaking the chain, they're breaking the pattern. They're making sure that that doesn't happen again. They're adopting a new mindset.
That's it. So you give yourself a 50% pay raise.
This is where the magic happens. This is what we call the war room. Watch these financial professionals at work. Here's the brain trust.
Don't get this on film.
If you want to make a difference in your life, you've got to adopt a different mindset, mentality, and attitude about how you approach evenings and weekends. If you do so, you surround yourself with the right people that want to think more, do more, and obviously have more, you're going to find a difference in your bank account in a very short period of time. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I'm saying it's going to be worth it.